What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Advice. We are back again, and I cooked up a spicy new recipe for y'all to hit the New Year's rank ladder with. Check it out. So I was doing some team building with my boy Winter Knight VGC. He's an up-and-coming YouTuber. I definitely recommend checking out. He's got a lot of great stuff. I'll post his channel link in the description. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't done using Quaquaval, and I figured why not bring the rest of the Gen 9 starters. This is a little bit more of a hyper-offensive team than I'm usually using, but I wanted something that was fun for y'all that y'all could just press buttons with and, let it go. So we'll talk about it more as we go along, but I think we'll just jump right into the battles. Let's do it. Okay, so my first opponent, Ben, has T-Tar, Lycanrock, Sand with Rotom, Annihilate, Scizor, and Gastrodon. Now, when I'm playing this team, the first thing I look at is how safely I can bring Puff and Quaquaval in the lead. Go for Extreme Speed Aqua Jets, but I think because of that Gastrodon, I'm going to lead White Fang. And it's between Puff and Fable in the second slot. They both apply a lot of offensive pressure. I like to have one of them in the lead. And I think I'm going to go with Puff. Try to use Fable to get rid of that Gastrodon in the back. I like Quaxley against the Rock Boys. It's just I'm worried about that Annihilate setting Bulk Up. So Crocodile is really good against Bulk Up Annihilate because of Unaware. I also have Terra Fairy Blast if I want to use special Terra Fairy Blast on it. I'm just thinking that maybe Quaquaval is a little more valuable than Scarf Meowscarada here. Especially because I have the speed control with White Fang. I can throw a Thunder Wave on Lycanrock, and if we can stall out the Sand, then it's slower than everything. So I think we can let Fable sit the bench here and bring Quaquaval. And then my target is to just get rid of Gastrodon as fast as possible. So let's do it. Okay, Ben's got all his buddies in the trainer card. I like that pick. Good luck, have fun to Ben. T-Tar, Lycanrock, we see. Rock Boys. Okay, so Dragonite does not want to take double Rock Slide. I do want to set up a Reflect right away. And this Dragonite's not very fast. It's only 107 speed. It's mainly here for hitting Choice Band Extreme Speed. I just don't know if I really want to switch anything into this lead. Quaquaval could be good. It resists most of what they got. You know what, though? I'm going to just press go and see how much damage this does. I'm going to go Extreme Speed into Lycanrock. I want to go Terra Normal just to get rid of that Rock weakness. And I think this should do a lot. Choice Band Extreme Speed into Lycanrock. It's not that bulky. They switch out Lycanrock, though. Into Scizor. That's a good switch. And Tyranitar. Into Gastrodon. Okay, so we've seen all four of their Pokemon. They didn't bring Annihilate, which I'm definitely happy to see. And we're going to get some good damage off into Scizor. And we got the Reflect up already, so I never mind seeing a double switch turn one. It's just a testament to how, offensively scary this team is. Okay, I mean, that does good damage. Just about a third to Scizor. We take some sand shit, but that's cool. So I'm going to Spirit Break Gastrodon and go for an Extreme Speed into it. I really just want to get rid of this Gastrodon right away. And that way Quaquaval can come in and just win. Okay, we don't see Protect. Extreme Speed does huge damage to Gastrodon. We tank the Bullet Punch because of Reflect, their Life Orb. And we chunk Gastrodon with Spirit Break. That's a bulky Gastrodon. Okay, Earth Power does nothing to Dragonite. Okay, so Grimmsnarl probably goes down here. I'm going to throw a Thunder Wave into Scizor just in case I can. And The protect into Gastrodon is so obvious. I mean, they see that I want to hit it, but I'm just going to go for it. They do protect. The thing is, I'm just not really worried about Scizor with Crocodile and Quaquaval in the back, so they do take out Grimmsnarl. That's fine. And Scizor's down to half already. So I think it's good to bring in Crocodile right now. They shouldn't have anything with Scizor to hit it with. I think I'll just blast a Torch Song at Scizor and go for another Extreme Speed onto Gastrodon. Even if they make the double switch here defensively, I mean, they're not getting off any damage, and I am, so I'll take that. He's in a pickle. Okay, he's going for a Terra. Terra fighting Scizor. That's interesting. He gets the double protect. That's one thing about this team is you see a lot of double protects. People are constantly trying to double protect against this team just because of the offensive pressure it applies, and definitely frustrating when they get it, but it's part of the game. We get off a Torch Song. It doesn't pick up the KO because of the defensive Terra, so it's a good use of the Terra, and close combat into Dragonite picks up the KO, so they get saved by the double protect there, but they will go down to Life Orb at least. But it's very annoying we didn't get rid of that Gastrodon. Okay, so they can bring in Lycanrock here. I'd say that's the best play, just to let Sand expire before Tyranitar comes back in. But yeah, I mean, this would have been a lot easier if we got rid of Gastrodon already. But you know, we'll just try to fight through it and see what happens. The good news is we have full health leftovers, Crocodile behind a Reflect, and Citrus Berry on Quaquaval. So even though it's a 3v2, I mean, we got strong Mons that are very capable of winning this one. So I'm going to go +1 Terra Blast into Gastrodon. I expect it to pick up, seeing how physically bulky that Gastrodon was. And I'll just throw a Brick Break onto Lycanrock, try to get it down to Sash so I can Aqua Jet it next turn. They go for the Rock Slide. They miss Quaquaval. It really doesn't do that much to Skeledirge behind Reflect. Okay, they go down to their Sash after the Brick Break. And Terra Blast just barely misses the KO on Gastrodon. And that Earth Power does heaps. Okay, that's frustrating. Now we're in a bad position, I'd say. The good news is Quaquaval hasn't taken any damage and still has its Citrus Berry. But I can't Aqua Jet this Lycanrock. I want to protect Skeledirge from another Rock Slide. And I'm going to throw a Brick Break into Gastrodon. I really need them to just not protect here. Thinking maybe Lycanrock, but I want to just get rid of the Gastrodon. They switch it out. Okay, so they're going to get Sand back up. This play makes me think they're going for Endeavor to let the Sand KO. But we have Citrus Berry, so we won't. And now they lose their T-Tar to a Brick Break. Okay, so basically what I have to hope for here is them going for an Endeavor into Quaquaval, not wanting to miss a Rock Slide. Yeah, I like that. You know, I'm going to play off their adrenaline pumping right now. You know, they pulled this back with that double protect, and they probably didn't expect the Citrus Berry, so I might have them a little frazzled. I'm just going to go for the Terra Blast into Gastrodon and protect Quaquaval. I know I'd be really scared of missing a Rock Slide here. Let's just see if it pays off. Okay, they go for Endure with Lycanrock. Quaquaval protects. And we get the Terra Blast off. I'm not really sure what they're going for there, because now we have a safe Aqua Jet into Lycanrock. But we take those. And from the looks of that chip damage, even if they get the double Endure here, we can just hit them with the Aqua Jet on the next turn. I'm going to slack off just in case they go for the Endure. And then Aqua Jet. And Lycanrock goes down. GG to Ben. Almost brought it back with that double protect, but the good guys always prevail. What can I say? Okay, so our next opponent, Matthew, has a team that I feel like it's really safe to lead Quaquaval and Dragonite into. Try to go for Extreme Speed Aqua Jet, especially if they lead Murkrow. Crocodile is good for the Dragons and Sylveon and Amoonguss. And then, you know, because of that Amoonguss, I think I want to bring Pincurchin, baby. Could be nice having the electric terrain switch in. You know, bait them into going for Spore and negating it. I like that. It's also solid into the Murkrow. I can just let Murkrow do its thing, sit around, and hit it with a Thunderbolt with electric terrain later, after I've wiped everything else out. So I really like our matchup against this team. It's an interesting looking team, but it just doesn't really have anything that scares me too much. Good luck, have fun, Matthew. Let's run it. Okay, we see Amoonguss Arcanine in the lead against Dragonite Quaquaval. Now, I think because they have Amoonguss on the field, I want to put Pincurchin out there, get that electric terrain up, reset the Intimidate, and I'll go Terra Normal just to remove my flying type so the Spore can't hit me. And let's just see how much this Extreme Speed does into Arcanine. Here comes Pincurchin, baby. Get that surge going. The crown jewel of the team, King Puff, with the Terra. Let it go. Okay, they go for their own Extreme Speed. That's going to activate our eject button. And, what I bring in the back? I think it's a good opportunity to bring out Skeledirge for the Amoonguss now. Also doesn't mind sitting in front of Arcanine. Try to get some Torch Song boosts before they start bringing in some more offensive threats. We do a lot of damage with Extreme Speed. They activate their Citrus Berry, but they're still in range of another Extreme Speed. And they go for the greedy Spore. Love the eject button on Pincurchin to, you know, soak up damage, get that terrain up, and then pop back out. Eject button's a great tool. Also really cool how if they try to U-turn off your eject button, you eject and they don't. Can be good for trapping things like Meowscarada. They switch out Amoonguss into Salamence. Intimidating to our special attacker and our inner focus. And we get an extreme speed off, so they may have been going for Will-O-Wisp. Either way, Arcanine goes down. And we get some valuable chip into Salamence, and most importantly, get a special attack boost. So we're sitting pretty. Okay, in comes Hydreigon. Now, I want to protect Skeledirge and save it for the Amoonguss. And I'll just go for extreme speed into Salamence. With that chip, if this isn't a defensively trained Salamence, I expect we probably pick up. Yeah, who's the king of the dragons? Big Puff. Okay, we see Draco Meteor into D-Knight. Yo, we survived. No multi-scale necessary. Life Orb Draco, that's crazy. Dragonite is busted. So, 2v4. I want to just Torch Song and Extreme Speed Amoonguss. I can deal with Hydreigon with Quaquaval, especially now that it's -2. We see a Terra into Hydreigon. Fire Hydreigon. I don't mind seeing that. Bang. Just over half with a big extreme speed. They go for the Rage Powder. It's an interesting interaction. Rage Powder and extreme speed have the same priority, so if your extreme speed Pokemon is faster than their Rage Powder, it won't get redirected. They go for the Heat Wave and KO Dragonite, but this Torch Song is going into Amoonguss. Bang. Picks up the KO easy. And I think I'll just chip down this Hydreigon with Skeledirge and Pincurchin baby. And then I can bring Quaquaval in for free if they get a KO. Finish it off with an Aqua Jet probably. Let Pincurchin baby get some action. But yeah, this team is just fun to use. You know, real fast pace, real easy to just click buttons with. Has good defensive synergy with the Fire Water, Grass Core, Fairy Dragon Steel. I really like this team. Battle was canceled. He wanted nothing to do with Pincurchin baby. But yeah, if you like the team and you want to use it yourself, let's get this video to 150 likes, and then I'll drop the rental code in the description. Subscribe if you haven't already. We'll catch you on the next one.